Welcome back. There's a fun event coming up this month promoting autism awareness. Julie Reyes is here with us in the studio. Julie, thanks for being here. Tell us all about the walk.
Thanks, Jen, for having me here today.
You're welcome.
I'm here for Autism Speaks. We are having our annual walk, April 26th at Raymond James Stadium. We'll be opening up registration and welcoming everybody with Dunkin' Donuts at 8:30 in the morning. Our ceremonial walk will be about 10:30, and we'll be winding down about 12.
How many walkers are you expecting?
Well, last year we had over 8,000 walkers,
Wow.
Families, friends, resource providers, community. It was just amazing. It was a wonderful day.
So this is your 9th year. I imagine you're growing
Yes.
every year.
Yes, every year we just continue to grow. We continue to get better and bigger, and focus on quality and focus on awareness and having a great day.
I'm happy you're growing, but of course we're not happy that there is such a distinctive need in our community to promote autism. This is all new to me. When I did the research for the show, I learned so much and how many kids are being affected. Your walk not only promotes autism awareness, it's also an opportunity for people to come together and find local resources. People have booths, displays.
Right. It's a great day because we have obviously raising awareness. We have a great community celebration of families being able to come out together, have fun together, bounce houses, face painting, and then, like you said, avail themselves of a resource fair that generally have about 40 or so resource providers, anything from recreational to the Autism Center down at All Children's Hospital, the fire departments, and really amazing and fun things like that.
What kind of feedback do you get from families after an event like this?
We have very good feedback from the families because it's an opportunity for them to get out and about and enjoy some of the funner things in life in an environment where they feel welcome, where they can engage, they can be amongst friends and family and just be themselves.
And you know what it's like firsthand to need that feeling of comfort and support. You have a child with autism.
Yes, I do. Yes, our son is 7 years old, and he was diagnosed with autism when he was a little bit over 2 years old. So absolutely. Feeling a sense of community, a sense of inclusion is so important.
Now you have a daughter as well.
We actually have triplets.
Triplets.
So he has 2 sisters who are not on the spectrum.
Right.
But he is. And
which blew my mind when I heard your story. You have 3 kids born at the same time.
Right.
But the boy was affected with autism and the girls were not.
And that is one of the puzzle pieces of autism, that it has a higher prevalence in boys than girls.
So when you're not doing the walk, when you're not busy being a dedicated mother and a hardworking mother, you're working with Autism Speaks. Tell us about your group and what do you do throughout the rest of the year?
Throughout the rest of the year, we have events, community events, to again raise awareness. There's opportunity to review grants because that's some of the things that Autism Speaks does. They provide summer camp grants. And so we have that opportunity to do that, as well as community initiative grants and funding and things like that. Advocacy is another huge thing that Autism Speaks is very involved in, and that is about autism votes. There are only 29 states in the United States that mandate insurance. And so getting ABA therapy and therapies for children on the autism spectrum is very important. It's very crucial. And the fact that some individuals don't have insurance and aren't able to avail themselves of that therapy is very important for us to address.
I was just reading before the show, I think it's Georgia and Utah have just put these laws into action. They're going into action.
They're getting voted on. And actually I have a colleague who's championed Ava's law in the state of Georgia. It got changed along the way, as things do, as you're trying to get laws passed and things like that, and concessions have to be made. But absolutely, there's great hope in the state of Georgia for that law.
And I think these laws are getting passed because, like myself, I didn't know anything about autism until I learned, and it was through your group and some other folks that we've talked to here on the show, that you realized the need for this. And as I've told people about the walk that's coming up or my show that I was doing, they would say to me, did you know my kid has autism? And I said,
Right.
no, I had no idea.
Right.
You just don't know how many people it affects until you start talking about it and hearing people's stories. Last question, Julie, the walk, you're raising a lot of funds. Where do these funds go?
The funds go to toolkits for families. One of our most popular toolkits is the first 100 days.
Okay.
It's very important when a family gets that initial diagnosis to get some very important, relevant, timely information about what is autism. What do I do? What does our family do? How is this going to impact us? So we have a 100-day toolkit. We have toolkits for individuals who are in transition, even for schools, even for going to the dentist and things like that. So there's great resources like that. We have grants. We fund a lot of research, scientific research, to find out why autism is happening and things that can further us getting intervention and help for our children.
And to help with the diagnosis and to hopefully find a cure. There is no cure at the current moment.
Right. And as been stated earlier, early intervention is extremely important.
Okay. Yes. Julie, thanks so much for what you're doing. Thank you for speaking to us and educating us on the importance of autism. And we're thankful Autism Speaks is a part of our community. We'll see you at the walk.
See you at the walk.
All right. Sounds good. Stay with us. We'll be right back.